Alright, good evening everyone. Welcome back to NGS Season 10. This is my first cast of this season and yeah, glad to be back and we will have a Division A East matchup tonight between Party Time and Tricky Gooses. So it's week 1, so it's both of their first game of the season. Tricky Gooses promoted from B East. They finished second in B East last season. Unfortunately, lost in the round 1 of the playoff, but good enough to get promoted. Party Time was in A East last season, and they finished 8th and lost in round 1 in the playoff. So thanks Demix for the follow. Venus follow earlier tonight. Thanks. Got a loot box redeem. Let's do that one before we head into the games because loot box are important. It seems fine to me. Oh, really? Okay, I guess I will have to I'll have to increase the volume a bit. And turn this up a little bit. I hope this is better. Not sure. Hopefully, let me know in chat if this is not as good. 1 second, because Dan's here redeeming loot boxes, so I need to, even though I shouldn't be doing that on a cast, but I have 490, so I have to open some loot boxes. Alright, just because you're redeeming loot boxes, I'm just going to open a legendary just for you, Dan.
Legendary.
Oh, we're gonna legendary fast that skin. Alright, thanks for the redemption. But we have more important stuff to do tonight. Because I already missed the invite of the lobby. Alright, lobby. Going into the lobby. So yeah, going back to the matchup. Here, standing. AE is currently Regen Phoenix. Played 2 games. They have 3 points. And then Beef Boy, Callus Badger, and Caffeinated Knight at 2 point, and then Gilly Shark, Happy Cloud, and Wholesome Halfwood all at 1. So this is the last AE's matchup for this week. So we'll see if either of them can get a domination, because I think all of them actually gone to game 3 for AE's this week. But after standing, let's look at the map because it's spicy. So Tricky Gooses won the coin flip. They won it first pick, and Party Time banned out Inferno Shrine and Towers of Doom, and Tricky Gooses banned out Braxis Holdout and Battlefield of Eternity. And first map going to Hanamura. I mean, this is my first cast of the season, and they just take me to Hanamura right away. Hanamura, first time in the NGS map pool ever. So we had some spicy Hanamura game earlier this week in other divisions. So it will be funny and see how these two stack up. Alright, let me give them the go ahead, and we can get to the draft anytime. Does my sound better now? Because I've been talking, but I've no idea if my volume is good enough. It's also like a new mic for me since last season, so I should have done a little bit more testing, I guess. All right, let's head into the draft. So first pick going to Tricky Gooses. Hanamura, the objective is actually the samurai camp, so any time that you can actually get the samurai on cooldown, it's good. So, well, it's spicy ban right off the bat. Tricky Gooses ban out Mephisto and Party Time ban out Samurai. They don't want to deal with any Samurai shenanigan. And Tricky Gooses ban out May. Well, this draft is flying. Party Time ban out Greymane as the second ban, and Tricky Goose's first pick Deckard. Deckard got a nerf this week. New patch for the season, and got a 10-second Ruby nerf, but still good. And Party Time lockup ETC Ana, really solid first two picks. Not really showing anything. ETC top tank, arguably right now in the meta, and Ana is probably one of the top support. And then Tricky Gooses pick up Jurao and Cassie. Geez, they know what they want. Like, it's flying. I don't even have time to talk and get my stream set up, but it's good. Party Time mid ban out Johanna. She dropped off a little bit in meta, but still really solid if that's what you want in terms of frontline. Just wave clear or just zoning purpose. Just entering this hero pick in there. And here. And Maltheo ban, interesting. And then we have a Li Ming Rainer, just solid DPS duo. It's interesting to see what's the mage priority at the moment after Tacita got nerfed, Cassie got nerfed. So all the DPS seems to be pretty open. And Tricky Gooses round out the draft with Diablo and Sylvanas. Pretty standard draft from both teams. Something that I don't expect from Tricky Gooses because they like to play some meme draft that actually works. So we'll see if we get it some other time tonight in this series. And Colonel Pants end up picking Leo to round out the draft for Party Time. Both really standard, solid draft. So I don't really know which one do I like more. It feels like Party Time it's slightly like easier to execute, just Li Ming, Rainer, just poke. But yeah, loading up into the game. All right. Hope chat is having a good evening so far. It's Friday, always good on a Friday. Good luck to everyone this season. for those that is playing in NGS, but for those who are cheering for your friends, hope you enjoy the games. All right, Hanamura first game, and on the left hand side we have Party Time. We have E-Keep on the Rainer, we have Bishop Miss on the Li Ming, Chess Clue on the ETC, Poke Flute on the Ana, and Colonel Pants on the Leo. And on the right hand side we have Tricky Gooses, Duck on the Diablo, Birdie on the Sylvanas, Wise on the Uriel, Nanani on the Cassie, and Carpe Diem on the Deckard. So this 4-1 split, it's a pretty common laning phase. Tricky Gooses actually have the 4-man going top right away, trying to see if they can catch someone off guard. Try to get Leo. Duck went in, but it's Leo, so he just boogie goes out and nothing happens. Let's see if Tricky Gooses switch back here. Talent. Reina goes for the ace in the hole. There's not much slow on their team, so it's interesting choices for sure. But it's just both teams just poking around at the moment. Camps is coming up soon, so both teams should be heading there. It's interesting to see which camp they prioritize. Usually it's Vision and then Samurai and then the turret, but Tricky Gooses and Party Time both going to the Samurai right away. Just as I said before, this is the main objective of the map, like, because the actual objective is it's a secondary objective. And then Party Time rotating up here, trying to defend the Samurai. They didn't pick up their turret while Tricky Gooses actually got their turret, so advantage goes to Tricky Gooses in terms of XP, because camps on this map gives extra XP compared to the other maps. Alright, both Samurai, it's defended, but Party Time Samurai actually got a tower, so getting the turret can actually lost them a tower. It's not a big deal, but it's just both teams just rotating, trying to catch someone off guard on the rotation, because it's 2-lane map, so it's always, you can almost always catch someone off, I guess. Now Tricky Gooses rotated top. Both of them just trading Vision Camp, and now Tricky Gooses pushing top here. They have like a half level lead so far already, so it's really good. Getting camps on cooldown is just the name of the game of this map. Hopefully we see some invade later on, because that's what it is all about, because and ETC sliding, Diablo is in trouble, but just charge away. So no Genji to defend, it's just we are just actually doing the objective right now. Oh, Diablo charging, going onto the Li Ming, but it's just teleporting out. No big deal. Reina is low as well, but Birdie has to use the medallion, but still cannot get out. Sylvanas is down. It's 1-0 at the moment. Both turrets are being dropped. Alright, Samurai back up, so I expect both teams to just leave the actual objective and go to the Samurai. The question is, are they going to defend it? I assume so. Both teams are just jogging for position. Hopefully we don't see this like the same pattern going on the whole game, because this would be boring. Need some more aggressive plays, or just aggressive invade. Party Time is picking up their turret, so they both have a turret once again. The payload is actually down here at the bottom in favor of Tricky Gooses. XP is really close. ETC sliding caught two of them. Birdie once again is low. Sylvanas went down. Li Ming just teleport in and got the kill. Turret are being dropped, and Kase, it's down as well. So the Li Ming reset got them to kill in the process. So Party Time, it's gaining a bit advantage here now. But this payload, I mean, takes a long time, even the first one. So if Tricky Gooses want to contest, it's definitely doable. And they are now here. Diablo, it's a bit slower on rotation, but it is being contested now. 10? Party Time will have 10 first, so Panama is the best safe Magamuffin in chat. I mean, I don't hate the map, I actually like the map. I think it's actually much more interactive than Hana and then Sky Temple. So Party Time is 10 now, going on to Diablo. Entomb is out and caught Kase, but she's able to get out. Still no 10 for Tricky Gooses, and Diablo, it's down. So Tricky Gooses stuck around and paid for it. So now Party Time just invading their samurai camp now. So this is the first invade of the game. Diablo is back. So payload is being ignored at the moment as expected. Nanane is like isolated out here in an island here. Sleep Dart is missed, so Nanane trying to get those rubies, but walking back into 4 people doesn't seem to be a good idea. And Team comes out, and Duck is in trouble, possibly, but a charge over the wall of the Entomb. He's safe for now. So half a level leap for Party Time. Let's look at some of the ultimates here. We haven't seen a lot of them other than Entomb. Hyperion, it's for Rainer, Nana Boost for Ana. We have Valkyrie for Cassie, APOC for Diablo. Everything is pretty standard otherwise. Trick Gooses has to defend the samurai camp here at the bottom. But they will still have time to go up and contest the objective if they want. But they opt to push the fort wall here with Sylvanas trade. Oh, the flip actually flipped ETC out of the Valkyrie. That's a bit of anti-synergy there. Hearts Camp Simulator. That's kind of what it is on this map. We are basically at this spot like half of the game. Toon actually came out trying to get you out but missed. APOC goes in, get Rainer, but no follow-up. The counter mash backline caught 3 of them. Kase went down, Sylvanas went down, Sleep came up, but Decker also goes down, as well as the Diablo. It's a 4-0 trade there in favor of Party Time. The Party Time is going to open up this map quite a bit now with almost a 2-level lead. They choose not to even push. Okay, now they're pushing the payload. So how does the Tricky Gooses need to get 13 and try to see what they can do from there? The only camp that is up at the moment is the turret camp on the side of Tricky Gooses, and I bet they're heading there. And the samurai comes up on the side of Party Time now. So the objective got half a fort. Yeah, it's not very powerful, but you take what you get, I guess. And Tim caught 2 once again, and APOC trying to counter it, but they actually got a counter Q in Rainer. Ana is low at the back, but Sylvanas can't get to her and pays for his life. It's just chaotic fight all over the place at the moment. It's a 1-for-1 trade. DPS for DPS. Tricky Gooses now comes down to defend the samurai. The samurai got half a fort. So whenever you ignore the samurai, it's actually going to do a tons of damage. If you don't get here in time, you'll for sure lose something. So Party Time now has 16. Leo is caught off guard a little bit, but it's able to get away. So Party Time is now 5-man pushing bottom here. They will get the fort. Tricky Gooses trying to counter push top, but could be a little bit too late. Party Time deciding whether they should go to their samurai or just go up there. They could choose to pick a level 16 fight here, ETC cutting off the rotation, but trying to find a marsh and couldn't find the target. And Entomb once again caught 2. APOC trying to counter here. Marsh sliding, medallion, good escape from Diablo there. No one is down yet. Rubies all over the ground. The fort is going to go down here. So a lot of ults being pressed. Everyone actually used their ultimate, but no one is dead at the moment. Party Time still have 16 advantage, so they are trying to force this samurai camp. I feel like on this map, like once you're up behind, if you don't make something like, if you don't make some aggressive play, it's really hard to come back. So Tricky Gooses need to do something, or else like you're just trying to catch up in XP, and that's not very easy on this map because, well, it's 2-lane map and all camps are pretty accessible, so your opponent is not going to let you just get camps for XP. Alright, Leo just walked in there, but it's Leo, so he is allowed to face check pushers, I guess. Alright, Silver here in chat, believing in the Gooses. AG Money, thanks for follow. ETC Power Slide and Derail. Deca Slap APOC combo here, caught 3 of them. But anyone can finish them off. Reina is down, Ana is down. This is the first fight that Tricky Gooses actually won this game. ETC is in the middle of the enemy team and it's going to go down most likely. Is this the turn that the Gooses need? So they reduced the level lead from 2 to 1, so it's down 1 level now. Free for nothing trade. Let's see what's on the map. Nothing really on the map. It's open, so, and they have no wave to push with anything, so it's hard for them to get something in return, even after that free for nothing trade. They're trying to get the front wall, but that's all they got, which feels bad. They did get the objective, which will help take some structure damage, but it's not a whole lot. We all know that it's a 15-minute objective. It did get them the fort, so that's not bad. So they are putting the samurai out in the lane. Party time will have 21st. Alright, they're going to the samurai. They tried to take that pre-20 fight. Let's see if party time give it to them. No, they elected to give up the samurai. And they just back up here, right? Just getting away as party time is getting level 20 now. Samurai got them 1 tower. And we back to the, I guess, just rotating around the map. Now party time now has 20. And it's really hard for Tricky Gooses to get any XP. The map is so wide open that anytime you step up, it's like dangerous. And Diablo almost got caught in the silence and tomb, but like he's caught out in no man's land, but he's able to get out and actually got, Tricky Gooses got 2 kills down level 20. They're still chasing, but ETC is trying to peel for his team. Leo is halfway back. Diablo is going in, charging, diving towers here. Sylvanas now shut down the fort, so no damage taken further. So both teams have level 20 now. Structure is even out. Tricky Gooses is real second seed of AEs. I'm not sure about that, but they are a good team for sure. Yeah, that team fight, it's pretty insane. Diablo got caught off, almost got into the Silence and Tomb, but just barely missed it. And able to execute the APOC combo and got a counter kill. 2 of them, actually. I feel like next team fight will decide the winner of this game, most likely. As death timer is pretty... it's going to be pretty long. Our party time is to defend the samurai. That means they're giving up their samurai to tricky Gooses. And then they backed off. Pushing the payload a little bit further. The payload won't... will it get even a keep? It may get a keep just because both keep walls are down at the moment. Diablo going in, charging ETC. ETC bolt into the Silence and Tomb. Holy. But he's the first one to go down. That could got traded out here. Leo is down as well. They just have no way to kill Diablo because Diablo is so beefy at the moment. Wise is all the way into the keep territory. Sylvanas shutting down the tower now. So with the objective... geez, this objective really sucks. It's like not even half a keep. So now they've rotated to bottom to get the second keep. It's 20 seconds until party time has all 5 members back up. Turret is being dropped. They're trying to get the keep here. Silence and Tim trying to catch Sylvanas but missed, but they did get the UL kill. In this game going back and forth. Catapult, there's one catapult here. Not going to do too much. I don't know. It's better than Sky Temple in my opinion, so I will take that. Party time is trying to invade Tricky Gooses at the backup because they don't have all 5 members. Party time will have 2 turret. That may be huge. Because sometimes you just take fights in tower, in turret range and you don't realize that. Diablo get caught into Silence and Tim, he cannot do anything, and Diablo... but if Diablo once again, he probably has a lot of soul, like he pushed ETC in, both of the Storm actually escaped for the ETC, so... no one's down. But ETC still has his smash. Welling Arrow is still up and Arcane Defender is still up. All other ultimates are down for at least another 10 seconds. Tricky Gooses is here as a samurai. Turret is being dropped already. Diablo is looking for an engage. ETC trying to slide onto the back line. Diablo is really low and it's going to go down, so... wait, what? What was that? I thought Uriel was caught. How did he use ability there? Ace neck. Yes, I'm streaming first cast of season 10. After 3 months of no casting, I guess. But Diablo is back up with no soul though, so he is really squishy. This late game is not going to enjoy it. Level 20 22 to level 22. XP is literally that even here. So all ultimates are back up except Welling Arrow. Are they trying to backdoor this? Tricky Gooses is trying to backdoor this. Wait, what? Did they just take a tour around the map? What's going on here? Wait, what? Did they give up the objective? That was an interesting choice. I thought they were trying to backdoor, but I guess they didn't see any herf, so they didn't want to commit to it. So they're going to put the samurai out. They still have structure advantage here. Both of their keeps are still still up here. Party time, knowing that their window, it's closing and they're trying to be aggressive here. Diablo is still pretty squishy. He's only at 18 soul. Yeah, like they literally just... Well, you can take the objective, it does nothing. Alright, Party Time is kinda scared of any kind of backdoor here and is playing really passive. Leo is split on top, Samurai is up on the side of Party Time. Diablo is looking even though he's low on soul. And they have to clear clearing catapults, because otherwise it's going straight to core. This keep may be gone here. Diablo going in, trying to get Li Ming. Hellgate is being used, but didn't catch anyone. Diablo once again get caught into the Silence and Tomb, and everything gets dropped into Diablo, and Diablo goes down. Tricky Gooses had to back up here. Turret is being dropped. Urao could be in trouble here. Pop the Arcane Defender. Can he walk out? No. Wave of Frost actually... Is it Wave of Frost? Yes, it's Wave. He's almost... Okay, he got out. Oh, she got out. It's another 40 seconds without Diablo. They're still chasing Urao, but I don't think they catch. Okay, yeah, they don't catch her. But they have the man advantage here. They do have a turret if they want to drop it here. A lot of rubies on the ground, but no one is close enough to pick them up. Alright, so only one keeps down, or one keeps left on the map. I actually watched a Hanamura game earlier, I think a Div D game. 30-minute Hanamura game. This one is close, this one is 28 minutes at the moment. That one ended up in a core race, that one core ended up at 8%. Diablo Slide once again got caught in the Silence and Tomb Decker trying to save everyone with the sleep. Diablo, it's almost out. Potion end up saving him. And Leo survived? No, Leo does not survive. And Party Time is retrieving, but Tricky Goose is trying to press up. But they decided to stay put because Diablo is low. But Diablo is kinda getting back his health now. Lane pressure is still on the side of Tricky Gooses. Huge lane pressure. Now Genji or Samurai Cam going on the top side. Yeah, 30 minutes and 14 fights and we are still here. Reina is top, so they would just have to let Tricky Gooses have this Samurai. I don't think the objective alone ends the game, Diablo once again got caught. Like, this is like the 5th time he got caught into the silence, and Two Man is down. And this time he has no soul left. Valkyrie tried to catch someone, but missed. With the lane being pushed out on the side of Tricky Gooses, I don't think they need to stay here. Staying here seems to be a mistake, and Deckard got split, but Medallion out. Entomb is back up in 15 seconds, so like I feel like Tricky Gooses, and well, they're actually taking core damage. Catapult actually is the MVP. 21%, so 79% gone as we were watching that team fight. Uh-oh, they are getting caught now. 2-0, Uriel almost jumped into Silence and Tomb. ETC is down. Oh, Li Ming got the reset here. Can she pop off here? No, Leo actually is down as well. Valkyrie almost caught Raynor, but the bridge saved him. Sylvanas here trying to push up the wave even further because 21%. Tricky Gooses has a man advantage here. Can they just force it top lane? Probably, right? And Diablo caught Raynor, and I think that's the game right there. Are they just going to play safe and push the payload? Leo is back in 8 seconds and ETC back in 10 seconds, so like they are kind of giving party time another fight, like another 4-on-4 fight here potentially. Oh, hell, the charge almost going off. Sylvanas actually got caught in silence and Tim is able to walk out here. Sylvanas first to fall down. Li Ming got the reset and Uriel is going down as well. Diablo is running for his life. This is getting interesting. Uriel and Sylvanas 50 seconds from coming back. Raynor is 4 seconds from coming back, and it's 5 versus 3 at the moment. I'm not sure pushing objective is the right call. Like, both teams trying to end with a payload, but I think they should just be aggressive. Like, even pushing with 4 people, like, it's not going to go any faster. Like, it's really slow, this thing. If this thing is much faster, I think it's much more interesting. But it just goes so slow. So, Tricky Gooses will be back as 5 here. Samurai, ETC slide, Deckard in the silence and tomb. Deckard is going to go down. So the stagger depth of Deckard is huge here because they almost have 5 people back, but now Deckard is down. No healer for this side of Tricky Gooses. Yeah, I agree with you, Norseman there. Both teams actually should have just end the game, I think, go straight to core, but they didn't do that. And Sylvanas and Uriel trying to backdoor here. All 5 member actually back in time. Uriel is caught in no man's land. I don't think she got out. Silence and Tomb didn't catch her, but does not matter. That is huge. No structure left other than the 2 cores. Are they setting up another potential backdoor here? I think they know because they are coming straight here. Wait, did they just stream snipe them? Because I don't know how they know that they were here. Diablo is just going around. I don't think. Yeah, well, I mean, they know, I guess, because that's all they can do here. And 21% call. Diablo is not going to do it alone. Deckard is here now, and Kase is here, but I think Party Time got this one. And first game going over to the side of Party Time. I think Tricky Gooses made a mistake of not going core there when they had a chance, but Party Time gave them a chance as well by not going core themselves, but end up securing the win here. Man, that's a long game. 34-minute Hanamura game. I thought this map is a quick kind of map, but it doesn't seem so. In the place of NGS in this week 1, because I've seen at least 3 Hanamura game go to 30 minutes. Maybe it's just different than your Stormly queue. Alright. Party Time actually has a pretty big queue advantage, 21 to 12. Li Ming end up almost at 120k damage. Sylvanas is top damage on the side of Tricky Goose at 71%. I mean 71k. Man, that's intense. That's intense. And we'll see where are we going for game number 2. I'm going to update the score. Party Time. Winning the first map. And Tricky Gooses will have a choice of first pick or map pick. And I'm just going to go back to, I guess, my screen here. Party Time. Oh, I have to, I guess, update the winner of the map as well. Here you go. Party Time picking the map and winning the map at the end. Alright, that's intense. Just grab some water. Waiting for the second lobby to set up. Yeah, for sure, G-Money. I think they had at least 2 free chances to backdoor there. One of them I remember I thought they were backdooring, but then they just circle around the map and didn't do anything. That was weird. Canadian corner here, just sitting here hating the map. Don't hate the map, Lindell. Alright. I mean, a lot of teams hate this map, but like there are a lot of team interaction. I mean, maybe not the first part of the game when everyone just taking their own camp, but otherwise once the game is opening up a little bit, like there's a lot of opportunity for invading and such. Yes, I think I did say that. Alright, we have a second map here. They do like all the, I guess, unpopular map, because I think I've been hearing people don't like both Hanamura and this upcoming map. Second map, we are going to Outrack Pass. Let me find out who picked the map. Second map, Outrack Pass. Looks like it's picked by Tricky Gooses. And then the map, you do your own siege camp on cooldown or bruiser or whatever you want to call that camp. I don't know the exact name of the camp. But yeah, you want to try to get that cam out in 1 minute, and so that you will have it back just shortly when the first objective comes up. Second map is Hanamura again. That will be wild. That would be interesting if they can actually repeat maps. That that is actually kind of cool, if it is ever possible. But I don't think anyone wants to see back-to-back Hanamura game. That will be pretty. I think everyone will just close the stream right there. All right, we're just waiting for one more person to join the lobby. I know Tricky Gooses quite well, so I know a lot of their like kind of draft and stuff, or like what they have been trying in the past. So we'll see if we see some like new memes that they practice or they pull out of their back pocket here. Down 1-0. All right, looks like the last person is in the lobby, and we should be going into the draft release shortly. Yeah, I think back-to-back Hanamura game is just going to. I think once is fine. Like once a night, it's kind of okay, I think. But if it ever have like two Hanamura game in a row, that's like just almost like quitting hearts, I think. All right, one team is ready. Waiting for second ready. I should let them know I'm ready too, I guess. Hope everyone is having a good night here. Game 2 of this A East matchup between Party Time and Tricky Gooses. For those who just tune in case you didn't know, we had a 35-minute Hanamura game. Alright, so into the second draft we go. Party Time up nothing. They have the first pick, first ban. Choose to ban Samurai once again. And same ban so far, Samurai and Mephisto. Party Time taking their time. Taking away the Deckard. Deckard was pretty solid last game. Some of the sleeps actually saved some of the engages that Party Time did quite well. And Tricky Gooses bang out the Leo. They don't want to get caught in the Silence and Tomb anymore if the game goes to level 20. And chess clue here, picking up ETC first pick. I believe they picked ETC in the 1-2 as well last game. And Anna for the side of Tricky Gooses and Faustat. It's big map, so global is always good. But we have a Colonel Pans Uriel here. If I remember correctly, Uriel is one of his kind of go-to hero. I remember playing against him actually in Division C 2 seasons ago, and I think my scouting at that time it's ban his Uriel. And Poke Floop pick up that Stukov here. keying in the heroes pick here. Capadium on the Ana. And then what's on the Falstad. And then Tricky Gooses ban out the Greymane. They don't want any burst damage to fall up on that ETC Stukov engage follow up combo. May being banned out as the last ban of party time. Whoa. Like, this is the third time I see Cho'Gath today. Like, I have 2 Cho'Gath game back to back like 2 hours ago when I was playing Storm League. And now we have another Cho'Gath here. Okay, well, that's what you expect from Tricky Gooses. Like, they play the non-popular heroes and they played well. They actually played Butcher full time last season and I think they won them all, so you can't fault them for doing it. And party time round out the draft with Tychus and Cerato. And we have an Alarak, so Cho'Gath is not enough and we have an Alarak. So it's a really spicy draft here for the side of Tricky Gooses. Tell everyone there's a Cho'Gath game with an Alarak. This is getting crazy. It's just they laid it all out there. They just say like, if we are going to come back in this series, we are riding on that Cho'Gath. I don't really see Cho'Gath being picked on this map that often, so it will be interesting to see how they play this. Does every 8 East team run Cho'Gath? That's true, I guess. Like, we did face a Cho'Gath last night when we were playing against the Regen Phoenix. First game of the season. Boom, Cho'Gath. Alright. Heading into game number 2. We have on the left hand side party time. We have Ekeep on the Cerato, Bishop Miss on the Tychus, Chest Clue on the ETC, Plug Fruit on the Stukov, and Colonel Pants on the Urel. And on the right hand side, down 1-0, trying to even up the series, it's Tricky Gooses, Duck on the Cho. Wait, how do I? So it's Duckdy? I guess that's how you pronounce it. And then you have Carpe Diem on the Ana, and Nanani on the Alarak, and Wise on the Falstad. Just poking on both sides in the mid fight here. Yura already split up top, and Cerato as well on the side of party time. So they're splitting off 1-3-1 right away, and Tricky Gooses just now catching up on their lanes. Falstad going top, and Alarak coming here. Looks like they want to rotate as well. Is that what it is? I'm not quite sure if they can rotate as full quite easily on this map with a Cho'Gath, Alarak, and Ana. So that the mid wave is crashing now, and Alarak has to catch the wave, and he was going to go to the camp. Oh yeah, I think Gilly Shark ran it last night as well. Yes, you are correct. I think they lost that Cho'Gath game though, did they? I think so, right? I don't remember. That was on towers, right? So Party Time has the camp up here first, almost at the gate of Tricky Gooses, and it does not seem like Tricky Gooses is anywhere close to being done on their camp, so they will be taking some tower damage. They may even lose the actual full wall here. That's actually pretty bad. They lost both towers and the gate. So Party Time has a slight XP advantage at the moment. They're clearing off the camp here in the middle. I'm just worried about Tricky Goose's macro kind of rotation at the moment, because they don't have that much wave clear. And ETC here flanking, trying to sliding out right. There's no follow-up, so it's just putting some fear into them, I guess. Objective coming up on the top side, and Party Time camp is up, back up once again already. So they can choose to go and take that camp, which is what they're going to do right now. Falstad and Urel. Both are simply winning that matchup at the moment. Which is good, because I feel like the format of Tricky Gooses is kinda behind. So Party Time got their siege camp coming in. Tricky Gooses now has their camp up now. But the first objective on this map, like once you get the cap, you're almost certain that you are going to get it. I'm sorry. So unless there's some crazy things happen, Party Time should have has this first objective. Falstad here trying to wait for his team to show up and try to maybe do something. Urel is here at the bottom bush guarding the entrance, but 10 seconds left, and doesn't look like they're trying to contest, or are they? Cho'Gath posturing, thinking about it, but 2 seconds, I don't think they will get it in time. So it's half a level lead for Party Time now. Alright, combo onto ETC, but not much happening. I think the key for Tricky Gooses here, if they lose a lot on this first objective, they will be in big trouble. So hopefully they can try to minimize the damage to maybe one fort at most. But looks like no one is mid. I think mid is kind of the most important lane because of how the objective set up on both sides, and they are going to lose this mid keep or mid fort without any defense. Alarak is able to defend the bottom wave. They're coming up top here, and Falstad is caught. Okay, trying to fly, got interrupt, and it's most certain going to go down here. Falstad did clear the wave, but going down there means that Party Time should be able to take this. So I said earlier, at most they want to lose one fort, and now they lose 2 of them. Oh, showing talents, yes, you are correct. I'm pretty bad at, like, I don't know, calling out talent, so I guess I should be looking at talents more. There's so much going on that I don't even pay attention to talent. At least, I guess pulling that up. Party Time trying to do a top boss, but got sniffed out and backed off. Yeah, I guess tell the chat whether it is a good Cho'Gath build or not, because I've never played Cho'Gath myself, and I hate playing with or playing against a Cho'Gath, so I never want to learn anything about them. Are they just baiting this boss? Are they actually doing it? So they're actually doing it. So Zeratul is showing top. And Uriel? Did Uriel not know that they're here? I thought they actually was kind of around the wave earlier, but I guess not. And Uriel is here alone. Thought that maybe trying to kind of burrow in and guess Uriel backwards, but didn't have the angle there. And 2 level, or I guess 1.5 level up for party time now. Yeah, I think Tricky Gooses is struggling a lot on the macro because they really have really weak wave clear entirely on this comp. But if they can get this objective, it could turn things around. Because as long as you still have 2 keeps up on this map, I think you have a chance to come back. Otherwise, it's really hard. We may see a fight here. Zeratul actually, or is it? No, yeah, actually went Might Nerzine. So body time actually started the channel. Now just zoning. This is a longer objective compared to the first one because it goes up in timer. So there's a big chance to fight, and Cho'Gath is in trouble. Get pushed back and goes down. I don't know, Tricky Gooses looks really kind of out of place with the Cho'Gath. I'm not even sure they are comfortable playing the Cho'Gath because it seems like they're not executing what they want to do quite well. So second objective, pretty easily captured by party time. Yeah, in this bottom bush, I'm hoping someone comes down aggressively and maybe catch them off guard. But I don't expect anyone from Tricky Gooses to come down that way. Party time is waiting just for the wave to heal. Odin is being popped. It wants to siege down the bottom keep. I guess trying to buy some time. So bottom wave is down, but they have to rotate off to another lane, so that means that party time will get this keep for free. Yeah, late game Cho'Gath for the win, but are they going to get to late game? Like, it feels like they're just getting run over so far, because if they can't get to late game, then it doesn't matter, even though if they are pretty strong late game. Yeah, late game Cho'Gath is not fun to play with or play against. Party time is now at top boss. Keep wall is still there, so it will have some buffer. Tricky Gooses want 16 so badly here, and they're going to prep the keep wall, I think, for the boss here. Tricky Gooses does have a camp pushing up here, which will get them something if the fight prolongs here up top. Cho'Gath here just push up and get pushed back by Uriel. Gets disengaged. Odin is back up and sieging. Choga is again stuck here. And boss is almost down, so will Party Time get the keep? They will get the keep, so 2 keeps down. As I mentioned earlier, as long as you have 2 keeps, you probably still safe. Oh, that trying to fly there for guest play? Decided to card off there.
Time for some action.
So camps are getting taken. Tricky Gooses is almost 16. Almost 16 that they probably will want to take a fight. Falstad, it's alone here. But objectives is back up again, so this is the fight that Tricky Gooses won. That's it right here. Here probably is the game deciding fight. ETC Sly Falstad is in trouble here. Anna is in trouble, got Marsh, Freeman Marsh. Gus may have saved them a little bit longer, but no, Cho'Gath is still in her. Silence means Cho'Gath can't do anything. It's a 4 for nothing. I hate to say it, but I think Tricky Gooses is not ready for the Cho'Gath comp. Or maybe the wrong map to do it. And Alarak May goes down here as well. That's all keeps down, and that should be the game. After a 30-minute Hanamura game, we may have a 15 quick game here. But they will all be back. They will have a defense at the core. Let's see what they can do here. I don't even think you can fight past objective, because this objective is powerful with no keeps up, so the Tricky Gooses need a miracle. They may need to just fight right now before the objective gets to the core. Yeah, they should fight now, right now. They have another like 10 seconds to go. Oh, they're flying for the gust play. Not really catching anyone, and I think Party Time has no interest of fighting them because they're just going straight to the core. And 2 members down, and that should do it for Party Time. And GG's being called. Party Time win the series 2-0. A marathon Hanamura game, and now they end it Quake on Outright Pass. Man, Tricky Gooses actually did not get a kill in that game. That is just feels bad. But yeah, I think the idea was at least get to the late game, but they lost way too much early game that the late game doesn't matter, unfortunately. So 2-0 goes to Party Time. First domination of all week 1 AE's game, I believe. So Party Time will go straight up to top of the standings, I believe, with 3 points. Regen Phoenix also has 3 points, but they played 2 series already. All right, let's see if I can get a party time to do an interview potentially. All right. Let me see if I can find a gap. Oh, I may actually have to delete someone. Trying to see if Party Time wants to do an interview. Just waiting for. Okay. Trying. Looking here. I actually don't have book look. All right. Looks like we will have a quick interview with Poke Fluke from Party Time. Let's jump onto lobby number, I don't know, 3. Anyone? All right, joining me here is Poke Fluke from Party Time. Congratulations on your week 1 2-0 domination.
Thank you.
Yeah, so well, I guess everyone is exciting for another season of NGS, so I hope you guys are as well. So maybe kind of tell us a little bit of the thought process of like first game Hanamura of the season. Like, is that something that you guys plan for a while, or like is that something that, well, let's just do it?
It was definitely more of the latter. We were talking about maps and, we couldn't really identify anything that we were super enthusiastic about. So we just, decided to give Hanamura a try since it's new in the rotation this season. And it's definitely an opportunity for us to sharpen our skills, try different things, 2-lane map, everything like that.
Right. Do you expect it to be like a 30-minute game? I don't know about you, but like my experience of Hanamura and Storm League is usually a pretty quick map, but it seems like it's not the case in a coordinated environment because I've seen quite a few long Hanamura games so far already this season.
Yeah, it was I think the reason that it ran long was that, the strategy there is to take the
Hmm.
samurai camps rather than, push the objective, and I think the objective is really what speeds up games and prevents them from going too long. I think that's the way that it's designed. But when most of your time on Hanamura is spent killing time, waiting for the samurai camp to be up, then, that definitely extends your length. And I feel like just we as a team were playing very safe there.
Hmm.
Um, we definitely weren't trying to do anything risky. We took opportunities when they came to us, but our philosophy there was definitely to, hold back until we saw a real opportunity or, we got a gank or something like that. So I think that that was both in part to the design of the map and just our general strategy for that game.
Yeah, you guys definitely had a lot of patience there because your core was down to 21%. You guys didn't panic. You guys waited long enough, got a couple of kills, and able to kind of rush the core there.
Yeah.
So yeah. So did you? So that's game 1. So game 2, it's like so much quicker. So did you guys anticipate any kind of, I don't know if you guys did any research on Tricky Gooses. They like to play some wonky drafts. So is Cho'Gath part of like did you guys expect a Cho'Gath there or
I mean, we had seen it on their profile because we did
okay,
do a little bit of research beforehand, but it,
right?
it wasn't, one of their most frequently played by any means.
Hmm.
So we weren't really expecting it. It's always kind of a shock when you see that.
Right.
The thing that shocked us a little bit more was the Alarak final pick.
Hmm.
We really weren't expecting that. And I think that, once we were able to kind of shred Cho'Gall with the Tychus percent damage, that allowed us to then jump their backline, which was pretty squishy.
Yeah, definitely. It feels
Mhm.
like they were struggling a lot on the wave clear and the rotation just because they just don't have that in their team comp.
Yeah, I mean, Alterac is a big map.
Right.
And when you're down one walkable hero, in the case of
Hmm.
Cho'Gall, it can be a little bit hard to spread yourself across the entire map. I mean, because there's so many different things going on. You ideally want to have somebody on the camp, somebody off laning pushing lanes, and then somebody, a couple of people on the objective. But when your amount of hands is limited, in that sense, it makes it more difficult to do all of those things in my
Yeah.
opinion. But I can definitely see how Cho'Gall would have been a boon in a team fight, and should Alarak get a successful combo off, then Cho'Gall could have smited any of us. So
Hmm.
I definitely see the logic behind it, but
Right.
maybe it wasn't the right pick for that particular situation.
Mm, definitely. So you guys are the 2-0 domination of the first week already. So um you guys finished us eighth, I believe, last season in A's. So
Mhm.
what's your expectation this season? Like did you guys are you guys aiming for like top four or like any expectation for the season?
I mean, we like to keep our expectations low. So if we do well, then it's a surprise to all of us. No. We definitely, after last season, we sat down, we had a lot of conversations about things that we could do better, and made sure that all of our goals were in line. So I think that we're feeling a little bit more organized as a team this season. And I hope that that continues to represent itself through, both the way that we play, and the way that we organize and the way that we draft and things like that. So I mean, if we, I mean, obviously we're aiming for the playoffs.
Hmm.
If we happen to do well, then that would be fantastic. But I think just knowing that we are all on the same page is an achievement in and of itself.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of a big reason why you play in coordinated environment, just
Mhm.
like a team thing. Any particular teams that you are looking forward to face it against, or
Um, I think when we saw the preseason rankings, I think we were up there with Team Happy Cloud, so I'm kind of interested to see how that matchup goes. But right now we're really just taking it one at a time. Taking the time to research each team and see what they do, and prepare well enough for that, review VODs and things like that. So we'll see how it goes.
all right, sounds good. So before I let you go, any shout outs?
I mean, just to my wonderful team for continuing to let me int with you, and everybody at NGS for hosting, and thank you so much for casting us.
Yeah, no worries. It's a blast.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so
All right,
much.
okay, all right. I'll let you go and enjoy the victory and have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, thanks. All right, so that's it for me tonight. It's a fun to come back to casting after like the off season. I had fun last season and plan to do at least once a week this season. So party time taking a 2-0 domination in game number one of the NGS season over Tricky Gooses. So I hope you guys enjoy the cast and hope to see you guys once again next week or in this season and have a good weekend and see you guys next time.